1 month into the relationship, Laura was pregnant with Dantes' child, and when she's at her most vulnerable, scared, anxious, he let her fly back to Germany to get an abortion while he stayed home in Stream League, basically, is a TLDR. And that is the nuke, basically.
He is the most disgusting person I've ever met!
I'll be honest, after seeing everything, I kind of agree with him here. Alright, what's up, Busters? So for today's shit soup, we're gonna be taking a look at a little scuffle between Dantes and Tarzan. Now, I'm not really a fan of either one of these people. I don't care. I would say after seeing this, I definitely don't like Tarzan, but I don't hate him. I just think what he did is really fucked up. Same with Dantes, I don't really care. I've seen him around, YouTube and whatnot. I've never really been a big fan of his streams. My original idea for this video was gonna be me shit-talking him because I was sent a clip of his by a friend of mine of him just kind of going off on someone, and I figured it was him going off on someone in his chat for making fun of him for breaking up with his ex-girlfriend or some shit like that. But after that, I did the tiniest bit of research. Like, I'm not even kidding. I literally just clicked on the Twitter link or the clip, looked at like one other thing, and goddamn, this shit, the plot thickens. I tell you what. So for a quick little recap, Dantes broke up with his girlfriend Laura, who is also a streamer. I believe they have been dating for about 8 or 9 months, give or take. I'm not exactly sure. But anyways, Laura had some issues with another streamer named Tarzan. Now, I'll be honest, I don't know the full extent of the issues. I just know there was somewhat of an altercation at an airport in Brazil, but whatever the altercation was, I highly doubt it was anywhere near as bad as what Tarzan did to Laura and Dantes. So Tarzan, before Laura and Dantes broke up, he went on his stream to shit talk Laura, saying he feels bad for Dantes and pretty much just slandering her. Then he says he has a nuke against Laura, which originally turned out to pretty much just be nothing. He tells Dantes that, oh, Laura was just talking shit behind his back, when actually she wasn't. She was just speaking on an original issue that she had with Dantes that Tarzan just overheard. But then after that, I'm pretty sure it was a little while later, Tarzan decided to leak something very, very fucked up. He decides to go on live on stream and talk about how within the first month of Dantes and Laura's relationship, they had an abortion. Now, despite how you feel about abortion, that's whatever, I don't really care. But either way, an abortion is not something that needs to be brought up on stream or in any way of slandering someone with it, because it's difficult for everyone involved. So bringing it up over some dumbass drama online is just fucking retarded. And the craziest part is, you would think that someone bringing up an abortion over a drama would be like in there, like 12, maybe 13, 17, No. This motherfucker is in his almost 30. He is like 28, 29, like 27. He's around there, alright? He's old enough to fucking know better, but I guess not. Bringing up the fact that 2 people had an abortion within a month of their relationship is not something that a 29-year-old, almost 30, should be fucking doing. That's just retarded. But anyways, Dantes he tweets a little bit about the situation and kind of talks about it. I'll put a few of those up on screen if you'd like to read them. Just yesterday, Dantes released a full response stream. Now, I'm obviously not going to be watching the entire stream because it's like 2 hours long, but I will put it in the description if you want to see more of his side of the story on the information. And he does actually watch it's not a deleted VOD, but the VOD from Tarzan about the issue where he does this whole Law and Order thing. We'll get into that in a minute. It's now subs only, so I can't really get it. I tried to figure out a way to get it, but I'm not gonna buy this guy's Twitch subs. No, he's not getting my hard-earned doubloons, alright? That's not happening. But I'm gonna just let a little bit of the clip play out from Dantes, and I'll be right back in a moment, Busters. I'll see you in a minute.
So, back in Canada, when Tarzan decided to randomly bring up Laura, right? And when Tarzan decided to shit-talk her on his stream publicly in front of thousands of people and have clips circulating because of the words that he used that implied a whole lot of bad things and that then sent her hate, I got in a call with him later that day after my outburst on stream. Now, in that call with Tarzan, I was asking him, I was like, yo, what is going on? Because the thing is that what we had was a private dispute, right? Which I'm sure all of you know by now, is the Brazil airport incident where they had a disagreement over something and then just stopped talking to one another, right? And then I thought it was left at that. But he decided to make it public. He decided to almost publicly shame her in a way. And the entire time that he was doing it, he was using words like, you know, all I'm going to say is I feel bad for Dantes.
Honestly, I feel bad for Tarzan because this man has to be genuinely fucking retarded. Like, I don't even think I could make fun of him because it would be like making fun of someone whom is handicapped. And I genuinely think this man has something going on. Like, he's got to have like a midlife crisis or some shit. Like, if I were to have issues with my friends and if we were to quit talking and I had some huge dirt on them, especially if it was something like they were public figures, I would never, ever bring it up on a fucking stream. If it's something as bad as an abortion, if it's just like, oh yeah, well, they were really mean to me. They said, they called me some bad words and, like that. I don't give a fuck, right? That's whatever. But if someone has an abortion and they tell you that, like, privately, leave it fucking privately. I know, like, we haven't really gotten into the nitty gritty stuff, and he hasn't really been talking about, like, how Tarzan's a bad person, and I'm just like, I'm already shit talking him. But, like, you don't understand. I've watched this whole fucking VOD. I know what this man's done, alright? He's a bad guy. He's a fucked up individual, and I just don't like him. Okay, I do not like Tarzan. It's crazy, and I'm not like trying to dick ride Dantes or anything like that. I don't really care, again, but like, how could you do that to your friend? And then, like, after saying you two were friends, how could you do that? That's just like, it's so messed up, and I just don't get it at all. Like, it's honestly just degenerate fucking behavior. I'm going to skip a little bit ahead in this VOD and go to the more Tarzan part of this because that's what we're here for. So you guys don't just think I'm a fucking dickhead and talking my shit without giving you any reasons. So yeah.
Without further ado, we are going to react to his stream. Dantes victims speak up. Now, just as a little preface, I think this was, honestly, I don't even know what to say. It was one of the most ludicrous streams I think I have ever watched in my entire life. It was insane, for lack of better words. And let's just see if you guys are also going to feel the same after we watch it together. And I show you guys also some receipts of my own. Shall we? Let's make the camera a little bit smaller. So keep in mind that even in a case like this, where Tarzan brings up victims speaking out, he is still willing to make a complete mockery out of it by playing Law and Order music, by playing Judge Judy music, this is him choosing the music. And why not a little bit of Taylor Swift as well?
Granted, you could make the argument that with all the little goofy music choice like Law and Order, Judge Judy, Taylor Swift, whatever, that he is just being a little goofy man, a little funny man. But honestly, this isn't funny. It's really dumb that you're gonna try to slander your friend like this. Now, in this particular one, it's not about the abortion necessarily. He's talking to other girls that Dantes has dated in the past. Now, Dantes himself has said that there's some stuff that happened with those girls that wasn't really right and that he feels bad for, and that's fine. But everyone makes mistakes in relationships, but having an entire fucking stream trying to slander your friend about it is just dumb, honestly. Now, he does disprove a lot of the accusations, or not really disprove, but he talks about them in this tweet right here, saying, in a now deleted VOD, Tarzan went live on his stream to interview girls so that they could expose me for my wrongdoings. Let me just go over each one of the girls one by one, and so you can understand the true magnitude of how evil I am. Girl 1, accusation 1, posted pictures of us on nice dates. Response, I took her on nice dates. Accusation 2, says I took multiple girls to the same plaza when I would bring them on dates. Response, there's a plaza near my house that has restaurants I'd like to bring them to and pay for dates. Accusation 3 brings up that she had asked me the first time me and Laura met if there was anything serious, and my answer was, I stated only that I was not looking for a committed relationship. Response, when me and Laura first met, I had no intent of entering a committed relationship, which is what I told her. Accusation 4, I wouldn't tell the girls that I was sleeping with other girls. Response, no shit. Like, I mean, yeah, well, I mean, who would want to be told that? It's not really something you tell someone, but whatever. Accusation 6 says that I control women by showing them that I would feel weird when they mention men messaging them. Response, I never forced any of them to stop, only showed that I wasn't wasn't interested when they would directly mention it to me. So I'm not going to be reading all of the other accusations and responses and whatnot, but I will put the tweets up on screen. They're pretty long, so I had to take multiple screenshots. I just try to put them like side by side based on, you know, like what comes next and so on and so forth, so you can kind of get the gist of the whole situation. But I'm going to let a little bit more of the stream play so you can just see how wacky doodle this interview thingy-mabobber is.
Hello, it's the...
But see, the thing is, he was so afraid to show his face that he decided to bring on another man, the mechanical player, that is so occupied on involving himself in other people's dramas, which is astounding to me because he has a wife and child of his own.
This is some of the most retarded shit I've ever seen in my life. How are you going to do a live stream that, you know, you set this whole ordeal up, yet you're not even gonna be the one doing the interviews and showing your face? Honestly, it just kind of makes you look like a fucking bitch boy who can't even handle his own ordeals that, again, you decided to start. You did this. If you would have just left it alone, this would not be happening right now. But no. You had this whole little idea planned in your head, yet you can't even fucking do it. Like, goddamn, just pathetic, honestly.
Hello!
Hi.
I am here.
Hello.
How are all of you?
So just as, I guess, like, context, he is...
Hey, now, I know we're not actually talking, this is just a video, but I already told him all that. Don't you worry about explaining it. I done did it, my friend. Don't you worry. I gotcha.
Good.
Good.
We're good.
So, I'm gonna pop this out, and do you want to be on cam? Scoochie?
Yeah, sure. I'll
Okay.
be on cam today.
Awesome. Here we are. So, obviously everyone knows me as Tarzan's friend.
No one knows who you are, alright? Not me, not Quagmire, not Cleveland, definitely not Peter. I'm sorry, I'm working on my Joe Swanson. It's a work in progress, alright? I just thought this would be a good time to... I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay. Everyone knows me as Tarzan's friend. I am going to take no opinions during this.
Okay.
Okay? There's
No
going to be
problem.
absolutely no opinions on this. I'm just going to ask some questions, and I'm going to let them speak. And we're going to go forward with what we're going to do.
Okay.
So, here we go. I have to keep it down, though. I don't want to wake up my wife. So,
Okay.
that was my
No
bad.
problem.
Completely
No,
insensitive.
you're
The,
you're good.
But here we go. So, I did have a question. So there was a part, and we can pull up the tweets if the chat wants to, but I mean, come on, guys, it's just out in the open.
It's just out in the open? Yeah, no shit, but your whole stream is exposing him. The least you could do is pull up the actual tweets. Like, if you're gonna be exposing someone, you kind of need to have all your evidence, you know, compiled and actually, like, ready to go, instead of just being like, oh yeah, guys, just look it up, you know, just trust me, bro, it's all good, trust me, like, this has definitely happened. I'm not saying that he didn't say that in a tweet. I'm sure he did. It's just like, if you're gonna expose someone, you need to have all your ducks in a row, you know what I'm saying? Like, you need to, like, if I was gonna make a video saying, you know, such and such is a piece of shit because he loves tickling minors, you know, I'm gonna put some evidence to why he likes tickling minors, or to, not the why, but like that he has tickled minors, you know. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm sorry.
I want to clarify something, because today's nuke that Tarzan posted was very intense. A lot of people...
So this is him talking about the Tarzan nuke, which was mine and Laura's abortion.
You know, we're very upset over it. I personally don't want to give my opinion on it because I have a daughter that's going to be born in 2 months. I'm going to keep out of the opinions on it. And I'm doing everything I can to make sure she doesn't die when she has surgery. So I'm staying out of it, okay? But obviously, Tarzan's very impulsive. It's been a huge issue of his content.
So sits here and justifies Tarzan's behavior.
Tarzan is one of the most impulsive people in the entire league scene, and he's very retaliatory.
All right, I'm going to talk about both of the things he just said there. So he has a daughter being born in a few months, yet you are helping someone who just completely outed two people for having an abortion. And then you try justifying the actions by saying, oh yeah, he's impulsive. Being impulsive is not the problem. I've been impulsive at times in some of my videos, but it's how you go about it, right? If you act impulsively and then you just double down on whatever it was that you said wrong or did wrong or whatever, you're stupid as fuck. But if you act repulsively and just be like, oh, you know, whoopsie daisy, it doesn't necessarily fix things, but it helps the issue that you acknowledge that you were acting impulsive. But Tarzan didn't even say that. He's not even the one saying he acted impulsively. It's you. His friend is the one defending him. I mean, I already think it's dumb as fuck that he's not even the one doing his live stream. Now that it's his friend defending him on his own live stream, you have to defend him. That is so fucking dumb and just lazy. I know it's gonna sound the whole IDubbbz thing where, oh, you hate Tarzan. I don't hate Tarzan. I don't care. I just think what he did was dumb and there needs to be a little bit of repercussions for it. I don't think he needs to get banned. I just think it needs to be kind of brought to light because it's really dumb what he did, in my opinion. Now, I think that's going to do it for this video. There is a lot, and I mean a lot of stuff that I just didn't cover in this video involving this situation. Like, Tyler 1 got involved, if you know who that is, you know, he got involved with it even. There was a couple other people who got involved, and there was a clip circulating of, like, you know, Laura kind of crying. With, let me just say that clip is very, very sad. Like, genuine, that clip, I didn't show it in this video, but that clip genuinely, like, if you've seen the clip, it genuinely makes me feel bad for Laura. That she had to go through that, and also, you know, with Dantes as well. I do want to say though, before I end it off, I don't hate anyone whom I talked about in this video. I think Tarzan is a dumbass, but I don't hate him. And, you know, same with Dantes. I don't hate Dantes. I know I said that at the beginning, and maybe I kind of hate Dantes, and Dantes did something wrong. Dantes did nothing wrong. He is a cool dude from what I can tell, and just in a bad situation, and he had some shit happen at the beginning of his relationship that should have never happened. I don't want this video's comment section to be political, so keep it nice in there, because I know the abortion talk. I know there's a lot of different opinions on abortions, and just keep that out of the comments. All right, I don't want to see a single abortion comment, or I'm gonna break your femurs. I don't fucking know. I'm a dip though.